Hi, everybody. My name is Tammy Hicks. I am a gold wellness advocate at doTerra. And today we're going to talk about how to build a business with doTerra, or why you would want to build a business with doTerra. So we'll get started. Let me share my screen here, and we're going to go through this presentation. Okay, so let's talk about what is residual income. So residual income is money that you earn from building an asset that continues to pay you after the work has been done, right? So if you, for most people, if you do not go to work every day, you will not get paid unless you don't take vacation pay or sick pay, right? You won't get paid. At some point, your vacation and sick pay will run out. And if you do not show up for work, you will not get paid. Residual income allows you the opportunity to have cash flow and money come in even possibly during the hours that or in times and days that you are not working. So it is a great way to create additional income stream. And we'll talk about the different avenues that you would be able to do that within doTerra. But it has allowed me to be able to stay home and set my own hours and do something that I absolutely love. And I love this quote here: a wealthy person is simply someone who has learned how to make money when they're not working. So how do you get residual income, right? So you could start a franchise. Most franchising average start rates at about $250,000. And then you've got $20,000 to $750,000 for building, employees, customer service, lawyers, equipment, administrative fees, leases, all of that other stuff, right? You could start your own small business. So 8 out of 10 businesses, unfortunately, fail within the first 10 months. 96% of businesses fail within 10 years. So it's a little scary if you want to start your own business, and I completely understand that. Why would you want to do network marketing? So I never thought of myself as someone that would ever do network marketing, ever. Literally never thought I would be doing something like this. When I first started with doTerra, I just loved the products and wanted to continue to use the products. And the person that actually signed me up was asking me about the business, and I was kind of rude to her and actually said, like, don't ever talk to me about the business. And so it's interesting that I'm sitting here today doing this video chat with all of you talking about how to do a doTerra business, because I was adamant that I was not going to do a network marketing business. But what I love about it, what I've come to really love and appreciate about network marketing, is that you get all the potential benefit without the financial risk, right? So there's a low startup cost. The product is provided, right? So the science, the testing, the groundwork, even graphics, everything is really done for you. So you're not reinventing the wheel constantly. There's no customer service department. You don't have to pay for overhead, administrative fees, or anything like that. You are your own boss. It's a relational business. So I actually used to be kind of a little bit of an introvert, and it has really allowed me to come out of my shell, and I've created some really solid relationships that I'm very thankful for today. And had I not been doing this business, I do not think that I would be, where I am today in terms of relationships and friendships that I've created. I know that for a fact I would not be where I am today with some of the friendships that I've created. It allows you to create residual income. That's what we talked about in the beginning. And it gives you freedom of time. So you can set your own hours. You can work from home. You can be here when your kids come home from school. It really does allow you a lot of different freedoms to be able to create a life that you love, doing something that you enjoy with products that really speak for themselves. So why doTerra? So in network marketing, right, choosing the right company is a big deal. So there are a lot of network marketing companies out there. I never thought I would see myself, like I said, with any of them. Why was doTerra different for me? And for me, it was really the products. So the products made a huge difference because they worked. I didn't really feel like I was, quote unquote, selling anything, because normally when I would share an oil with someone, it worked. And I didn't really have to do a lot of convincing. The product just really speaks for itself, and it really works. And so what I always tell people, like, if there was an awesome sale going on at Nordstrom, wouldn't you want to tell all your friends about it? Of course you would. And that's kind of how I feel about doTerra. If they have an ailment or an issue or something like that, of course I'm going to want to share something that I know that is going to work. So for me, that was kind of a no-brainer once I really kind of sat down and thought about it. What I love about doTerra, many things I love about doTerra, but a few of them, so they're a debt-free company. They have no debt. They have consistent, steady growth. When I started with them 3 years ago, they were at about 1 million wellness advocates. We are now pushing the 6 million mark. So massive, steady growth. Their focus is on wholesale membership versus retail sales, which I like, right? We want people to take control of their own health and wellness. And so instead of just selling a product, we are working on educating them and empowering them really to take control of their own health. They have their own account. They can order whatever, whenever they want. And what I also like about that is that it does take a lot of the stress off of you. You don't have to have a huge amount of inventory. You don't have to pay for shipping. That really kind of happens all from doTerra through their wholesale account. 85% of wholesale members join us to use our product only. 15% join for the business opportunity. So a few of my people on my team, I started with them with the business opportunity, and it is an amazing business opportunity, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But again, like I said, the product is also spectacular as well. So you get people that are interested in the business opportunity, or people that are just users of the product, and either one of them, whatever path they came into building a business with doTerra, we welcome them with open arms, and it's a great opportunity for everyone. And retention is everything. So doTerra has a 65% retention rate, which is amazing in network marketing. I think the average is like in the 30 something percent. So retention is huge, because you want your customers to value the product, appreciate the product, and continue to order. That's what helps make you successful. So again, when people believe in the product and it works for them, they're going to continue to order, which helps you continue to be successful. So let's talk about the several ways that you can get paid within doTerra, right? So the first way is retail. So if you'll have a retail site, if you sign up to be a wellness advocate and actually want to do the business, you will have a retail site. So people can go to that site and order whatever they want and pay retail prices. And then you would receive 25% of that, right? So I don't think I know I've never sold anyone retail ever, because it is not a great long-term strategy, because you want people to know how to use the product, get involved with the product. You want to be able to connect with your people and educate them. And so selling retail is not where you should put a lot of your effort or time or energy. The second way you can earn is through fast starts, right? So if you have, let's say, a friend of yours says, hey, I'm interested in the oils and I'd love to sign up to be a wholesale customer. Awesome, great. You would sign that person up if you're doing the business. So you would sign them up. You would earn 20% of whatever that person ordered within the first 60 days after their enrollment. So their enrollment order, and then if they place additional orders, you earn 20% of that. What I love about this Fast Start program is that it is paid weekly, so it creates that residual income that we were talking about. So it creates income, and you have access to it the next week. So it's readily available, which is important when you're first starting up. up. Creating a steady stream of income is important in any business, but especially when you are starting up, it's nice to have that income coming in weekly. What I also love about this plan is that you would earn 20% of whatever that person orders within the first 60 days, but the person that signed you up would earn 10%, and the person that signed that person up would earn 5%. So it is creating income for 3 different levels, 4 levels actually, and creating income for 3 levels. And that is awesome, right? And again, it's paid to everyone at every level weekly. The third way that you can earn is what's called Power of 3. This is paid out monthly. And so here is you at the top over here. And if you have 3 people underneath you at any given time that have $100 LRP orders, you'll earn $50 within that month. If those 3 people each get 3 people to have $100 LRP orders in any given month, you will earn $250. And then so on. If those 3 people each get 3 people, then you'll earn $1,500. So the $50 one is pretty easy. I think I got that, within the month or 2 after I started building. So that's just getting people that like the product, and that's pretty easy to do. And they will order consistently on LRP, which is the Loyalty Rewards Program. And those are people that love the product and want to continue to order. So you'll earn $50. Again, that's paid out monthly. The $250 one is, basically getting 3 people. So hopefully those 3 people turn into builders, right? People that want to do the business. And then they start sharing with their friends and family. And then they get 3 people that are placing $100 LRP orders. And in any given month, you'll earn $250 and so on. So by the time you get to $1,500, you're normally really active within the business. You've got a solid team, and you are, it's a nice little bonus. I would also like to say that none of this is one or the other. So this is all of them combined. You will get retail, you will get fast start, you will get Power of 3, and there are others as well. So it's not a one or the other, or if you get one, you don't get the other. It's not like that. So these are the first 3 ways. Let's go to the other few ways that you'll earn. The next way that you'll earn is Unilevel. And what I love about Unilevel is that many things I love about Unilevel, but this will become really your investment. This is your pipeline. These are people that you want to love and nurture, that you've enrolled, continue to educate so that they continue to order, share the product, and use the product. So what I love about doTerra's plan is that it's completely flipped from normal multi-level marketing plans. So normally you would make the most in a typical Unilevel plan. If you look at the my left of the screen here, on a typical Unilevel plan, you'll make the most amount of money on the people that are closest to you. For example, you would make 7% on the people that are on your first level. Within doTerra, it's completely swapped. You actually make 2% on the people that are on your first level, 3% on people that are on your next level, then 5%, all the way up to 7%. And what I love about this is that it does create a team environment, because I am actually incented to help build my team and to help my team and people within my organization be successful. One of the things I didn't like about other multi-level marketing companies is that I felt like there was so much competition. Everybody's trying to scramble to get someone to buy this product, and it just seemed it's just not something that I wanted to be a part of. However, with doTerra's compensation plan, you are incented to help build your team, which creates a beautiful team environment, but you also make a lot of money. and more money than the other way. So, for example, if you're making a small amount, the smallest amount, 2% on the people closest to you, right, on that first level there, the difference between normal plans and a doTerra plan is you'd make $31. But on a doTerra plan, you'd make $9. However, when you look at the bottom portion, you're going to be making where the majority of your people are. If you continue to build your team on your 7th level, you're going to be making 7% on the people that you have built down. So you're going to be making $22,000 versus the $6,000 that you'd be making on other MLMs. So it creates, just like with everything within doTerra, it's very nurturing and it's very team environment, and their compensation plan definitely reflects that as well. So your unilevel basically is your pipeline. These are your customers that are ordering, monthly or whatever. This is your unilevel plan. So this is the 4th way that you get paid, and this is paid out monthly. The next way that you can get paid is through leadership bonus pools. So once you start to reach certain levels within doTerra, you are then eligible to receive bonus pools. So the first level that you can receive bonus pools at is Premier and Silver. So doTerra takes 1% of their entire worldwide profits on a monthly basis. This is paid out monthly as well. And they share that within the Premiers and Silvers. A normal Premier Empowerment bonus is what it's called, is around $200. And a normal Silver share is about $180, depending on the month and obviously depending on the volume within doTerra in that month. Within this level, and I'm not going to go too deep into all of these, but within this leadership bonus pool is where you have the opportunity to earn nice, very good bonuses for continuing to build your team and work within doTerra. Okay? So then there's the 2% of worldwide profits every month are shared between Silvers, Gold, and Platinums. And then 4% of the worldwide profits are shared between the diamonds, blue diamonds, and presidential diamonds. So that's when you really, really get up there. Here we'll show you the pathway, right, to get from where you are starting all the way up to presidential diamond. So everybody starts as a consultant, so you'll start as a consultant, and your average monthly income, right, so you're just starting to build your business. You're trying to figure out, working within your warm market still, working with your upline and your mentor, spending probably, depending on how quickly you want to grow, about 5 to 20 hours, right? So your average income around there would be $300 to $500, give or take, okay? So this is normally executive, elite, and premier. So executive is having $2,000 a month. Elite is $3,000 a month, Premier is $5,000 a month, and having a few builders underneath you that you're starting to create some structure. Then we're going to go into phase 2. So the average monthly income in this phase is normally around $2,000, and this is for silver, golds, and platinums. So you're continuing to share and teach, enroll, follow up with people, and continuing to educate and engage with people. You're working more with people underneath you that are doing the business, you're doing mentoring, and you're committed to growing yourself professionally and personally as well. So normally in the phase 2 area, you are a committed builder and you are doing this as a business. People in this area sometimes can still be working full-time. Some people have left their jobs, and it just kind of depends where you are financially. And so that's phase 2. Then when you step into phase 3, that's diamond, blue diamond, and presidential diamond. Average monthly income is around $10,000+. And what I love about that is that there is no cap. You can earn as much as you want to earn, and you can build your business as fast as you want to build it. You can, if I enroll you and you build faster than I did, you can surpass me, and the sky is the limit. And I love that. So I'm not going to hold you back. Nobody else is going to hold you back. You can make, your path forward. So in phase 3, you're continuing to lead by example, right? So you're continuing to enroll and follow up with people. You're inspiring, you're training, you're supporting your builders, and you never stop learning and growing. So weekly commitment varies, and it depends on kind of where you want to grow your business. Some people get to a certain level and they're perfectly happy at that level, so say there's someone that reaches a diamond level and they're perfectly happy with that compensation. They're happy with where they're at. They don't really, might not want to continue to push themselves to grow further, and that's okay. And you can stay in that area and support your team and continue to enroll and do all of that, and that's okay. So it depends on where you want to be in terms of the amount of hours that you want to spend. All right. It also depends regardless of whether you're in phase 1, 2, or 3, the amount of hours and energy that you put into it will determine how quickly you grow, right? So I know of people that have reached diamond in 12 months, and then there are other people that are just working a little bit slower because that's what they can do, and that is okay. Why do you want to do a doTerra business? So this is a very important part. Anybody can say, I want to do doTerra. I want to be diamond. Anybody can say that. But why do you want to do that? Your why is important. What do you want to accomplish? Do you want to just have extra money to go on vacation? And so you don't mind putting a little extra time in on a monthly basis, maybe to earn a couple $100 a month, and so you can travel a little bit more. If you have kids that are starting college like me, right, you're going to want to have additional income to support your children that are going to school, whether it's traveling or giving back, whatever it is. I love this part because your dreams are whatever they are, and the sky is the limit. So trying to figure out what you could accomplish with residual income, or what you want to accomplish with residual income, is important because it gives you an idea of where you want to go and how you want to grow into that. Your vision. So where do you see yourself in a few months from now? I work with my leaders pretty closely to identify their goals and where they want to go and how they want to get there, and work with them on mentoring them. Our team specifically does weekly leader calls. They're only 30 minutes because everybody's busy, but every Monday night at 7:30, we are on the phone and we are talking about things that we are going to do within our individual businesses, within our individual group, talking about different things and having fun and continuing to create strong relationships within our group. But, you can set 3-month goals, 6-month goals, 12-month goals, 5-year goals, whatever it is. And your mentor's job is to help you get there, right? So figuring out any roadblocks that you may have and identifying those, and then trying to overcome those as well. And then giving you strategies, tips, and tools for how to achieve those goals. Your mission statement. What is your mission? Why doTerra? Why do you want to do doTerra? What is your passion? What are you excited about? What do you want to accomplish through doTerra as the vehicle? So, and then, like I said, there's your goals: 30-day, 90-day, 1-year goals. So getting started is actually really pretty easy. You have people here that are going to help you. We have a team, like I said, that works together. I normally you would start someone up with a launch class, and a launch class could be one class, or it could be several classes where you're working within different groups or whatever, and inviting people. But really having classes is a great way to get started, to springboard you into a successful launch with your doTerra business. Inviting 100 people, so we'll ask you to come up with 100 names. So thinking of people from your pediatrician to your neighbor to your cousins to your family members to everything like that, inviting them, and you'll give them different dates to choose from, and then they'll be able to attend the class that works best for them. Utilizing different contact methods, right? So you're going to invite people. You could do Facebook, you could do text, you could reach out individually, you could do postcards, lots of different ways that you can invite people. But just sending out a blanket email without any information doesn't seem very sincere. And so what I like to do is create some kind of engagement. So reaching out to your people and just saying, hey, I thought you'd be interested in this. Love it if you could show up to the class and I'll teach you about X, Y, and Z. And then you want to start to book classes from classes. So you can also have one-on-one. So if you have an individual that may have a specific issue, sitting and meeting with them over a cup of coffee and talking about how oils can potentially help some of their issues is another way to go about it as well. So this really, what I just went through is really kind of if you really want to get going and get started, and I really recommend this because it does allow you more income quickly, right? It allows you an audience to start working within quickly. It allows you people that you're going to follow up with pretty quickly, which also allows you to have people to connect with and have people to host classes for you quickly. So I really recommend this for longer term success. You can do the one-on-ones, but it does take longer, obviously, for you to reach a certain level of income if you're only connecting with one person at a time. So daily activities you're going to want to do to be successful, right? So give people an oil experience. If you're standing in the grocery line and somebody is complaining about their allergies, hand them a sample of Breathe. If you've got someone, a friend, a relative, something like that, that has aches and pains, give them a sample of Deep Blue. In the beginning, it's really about sharing the experience. So inviting people to upcoming classes as well. If your person in the grocery store that you handed Breathe to says, wow, this really worked for me, that was awesome, say, hey, I'm having a class next week. I would love it if you can join me, and I'll share with you other ways that other products can help you with some of your issues. So working with your class hosts and following up with someone who has attended a class and is not yet enrolled. Normally what happens is that when you attend a class or when you host a class, you will present the person that enrolled you will actually help present the first couple of classes so that you're not thrown to the wolves, right? We're very supportive within our group, and we will basically do your first couple of classes with you. And once you're starting to feel more comfortable, then you can begin to host your own classes and then, figure out your own technique and your own way of doing things. So the one way is by generating leads, which is all about connecting with people. The second way is personal enrollment. So following up with the people that you've enrolled. You want to make sure that people that you've enrolled know how to use their product. You want to continue to educate them. We have our Essentially Healthy with Oils Facebook group, which is we're about 1,200 members right now, that the leaders on my team are all involved in educating and supporting the people that are on our Essentially Healthy team. And I love that because that means that everything doesn't fall on one person. We work together as a team to support everyone within the team. But you're going to want to follow up with people that enrolled, make sure that they're continuing to be educated, make sure that they understand how to use their products safely and effectively. And then eventually you're going to want to start finding builders. So you're going to want to start talking to people about doing the business, and and then eventually you'll start mentoring people as well. But those are things that happen down the road. So getting started is pretty easy. It's hosting classes, daily activities is pretty easy. It's connecting with people. And then this is the 100 names list. So I would ask you to come up with 100 names, and then we'll work through how to invite people, when to set up the classes, all of that stuff. Like I said, there is a lot of support that comes with this. So it's not just throwing you to the wolves. Like I said, we have a great group that will help you and support you in your journey. And that is pretty much it. So doTerra is an amazing company. I've been blessed by their products. I've been blessed by the people within the company, created great friendships and relationships within the company, and we are being blessed financially as well. So we have a great team, like I've said, and we are continuing to look for quality people that want to join our team and be as excited and passionate about sharing and empowering, sharing with people and empowering people into managing their health a little bit more naturally. So if you're interested in learning more about building a doTerra business, please reach out to your doTerra representative, or you can always reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. It's a great opportunity for this residual income that we talked about, creating an additional income stream for you, for your family, and then think about all the different things that you could do with that, whether it's an additional $300 a month or an additional $100,000 a month. The sky is really the limit. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, tammy.essentiallyhealthy@gmail.com. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And Essentially Healthy with Oils is our Facebook page, so you can always check that out as well. All right, would love to hopefully talk to you soon. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. All right, have a good one.